Right, so a bit late. This is 22nd of May, Wednesday, 9:42 p.m. 2024. All right, so late tonight, almost 10 now. I'll be in bed by 10. Just took a shower. Was about to hit the sheets. Um, but I got my steps in tonight. I actually would have gotten to bed at least an hour earlier, if not for the steps, I guess. 20,000 steps out of 30K in the last hour, basically. Just walked around a bit. I was around 16,000 steps, so I figured, you know what, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's get it in. I don't want to not hit 20K again. So, yeah, just walk around here, just in my room. That's it. So, stationary walk, and just walked around in this small space in circles, pretty much just listening to some audiobooks and stuff. So yeah, got it in. Feels great when I hit my goals right. Because it sucks to say, oh shit, I barely almost hit it, but I didn't. It sucks to say that, to admit that, especially in front of the video. And this is the reason why I do this channel. It's accountability and everything. And although most times I'm hitting it, barely, I guess, but it sucks to say I'm not hitting it when I don't. So yeah, it's a great thing. So that's pretty much it tonight. That's all. Yeah, one more thing though. Today, since this is part of my, this is an important diagnosis I have to make for myself, so I want to keep it a record of it in video so I can look it up later on if something else pops up. So like I've spoken about my stomach issue last time, and it's been about five times now since I had that issue. Once in a while, like every few months. It's not regularly, it's like out of nowhere it happens suddenly. So the first few times, two times I wasn't sure. By third time I was doubting it, and last time I made a video about it, and I guessed, like I'm almost convinced 80% that it's a lactose intolerance issue in my case. And so I did get, so you guys, the um, so I did get this. This is the lactoid for the lactose intolerance. So 2 tablets. I believe 2 tablets come up to 6,000 FCC. So I'm not so sure. I think it's 6,000 or 9,000 FCC, somewhere like that. So yeah, this is the most legit one that's available here in India, at least online on Amazon. This is the most legit one. See, reviews are pretty good for this as well. Today, the reason I'm bringing this up is because today I felt like I almost had that same issue popping up. Not as serious, but I felt that slight pain, like abdominal cramping kind of thing, slightly bloating. I felt the bloating obviously, but the cramping, the pain part, I felt it slightly coming on, like the just the beginning stage, and usually it will get stronger in a few minutes. I felt that slightly coming on, and I felt it the very moment I had some yogurt, some those yogurt cups. uh, how should I even put it? Like small bottles this size. There are yogurts this available in the market. So I had that, came out right after I had that thing. So immediately, since that's milk and it definitely contains lactose, so I figured maybe that's the trigger. So immediately, since I had it just like a minute back, I just popped 2 of this, which is the recommended dose, and it will keep me safe from any kind of lactose intolerance issues for at least 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. So after which I had to take 2 more. So yeah, I popped it, and then I felt it coming slightly, so I drank. So I started doing the same routine I did last time to get over it. Just sip on some water and just walk around. So I started doing that, but that pain didn't increase further. Like I felt it slightly coming on. I could feel slight, like beginning of the ache kind of thing. It wasn't pain yet, so just slight ache, and I could feel it, the trauma from back then. So it was coming on, and it didn't. So I don't know if this worked or something else. I'm still not very sure, but I'm almost 80 to 90% sure my case is a lactose intolerance issue, because I did my test, did all ultrasound, and one where the camera is put inside the stomach, like 2 3 tests, blood tests and stuff, and they didn't catch anything. So everything was normal, everything is okay, and yeah, nothing. The doctors didn't find anything. So I didn't know what it was back then, but once I kept doing research on it, because it kind of got me a bit paranoid, because like if suddenly it happens out of nowhere when I'm somewhere and when no one is around me, it would be pretty, like it would be scary. So I figured, you know what, let's just solve this shit once and for all, at least figure out what's the actual thing. So like even when I'm alone, or when I'm traveling somewhere and no one is around me, no family or whatever, I can still not be, scared silly, thinking is it cancer or some crazy shit. So I did do my research, and I figured out that lactose intolerance is very likely my issue, because the symptoms were exactly that, like some cramping pain with bloating, serious bloating and cramping pain. And that's exactly what I felt every time it happened to me. Bloating was there every time, and cramping kind of pain. It's not like a concentrated single area pain, but a cramping kind of pain. So like almost like a vibrating kind of pain. And yeah, so I discovered it, the lactose intolerance thing, and I'm set on that now. And I just need to make sure 3 4 times, maybe more, multiple cases once I'm done with it. And since I have this now, so, and hopefully this is a legit brand, it does feel legit. So hopefully I can, like, if I can avoid all that stuff by having this every time I'm having milk products, more than my daily dosage, which is like 250 ml of milk. More than that, if I have, I usually run into. So today as well, the issue was early morning, because I write down everything I eat nowadays. It's been like for almost a few months now. I'm recording everything I eat throughout the day. So I remember exactly what I ate today morning. So it was basically rice, some vegetables with like pulses, like dal, and some vegetables. I think it was lady's finger and some beans, one with like light dal, and rice, and a salad, and eggs, like 6 eggs, boiled eggs. So that's exactly what I had in the morning. And after that, I had like uh, oats soaked in milk, coffee, honey. So that's usually what I have every day. And so today I had the same thing, but after that, the thing I did different was I had another, like that bottle of yogurt. I don't know what exactly it is, but it's yogurt. So that's exactly because I usually start having issue once I go over the limit of like 250 to 300 ml of milk. I can digest it as long as I'm having it with something like coffee or something like that. As long as I mix it with something, I can digest like about a cup of milk. And I tried going beyond it slightly, some days like 400 ml, and I immediately had like stomach issues, like bloating or diarrhea or stuff like that. So no pain, cramping, but I did notice diarrhea. So if I went too over it, maybe I'll have like the cramping thing. Or maybe the cramping thing isn't like a everyday issue, but once it crosses a certain limit, it probably starts happening. But I did notice like 250 and 300 ml to be kind of my daily limit for milk. So today I had that, the oats, and right after the oats, I think within an hour or so, I had that yogurt thing as well. So yeah, that definitely might have crossed my limit immediately. And also I was having it around the same eating window, so I immediately narrowed it down. Oh shit, I might have like pushed beyond the limit by a bit too much. Plus it's yogurt, so milk does contain a lot more lactose compared to like any other milk product, like um, other products I have, which would be protein powder, which has very little compared to milk. So yeah, so that's what I figured, and I had it, and I dodged the bullet today. So now I'm almost sure it's a lactose intolerance, but obviously I'll keep observing, and over probably in a few more, probably by the next incident, if I have it or if I don't have it, I'll be more sure that my case is a lactose intolerance thing. And if something serious happens again, I'll probably get checked again properly, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. So which is what, yeah, for now I'm guessing it is this. And if I don't get that stomach issue anymore, then I'll be pretty sure it is this issue. So yeah, that's it. So a longer video than usual, but I want to keep this on record so that I can look back in case some shit happens. And so this would be a good record for that. So that's it. A bit late tonight, but got my steps in, so I'm happy about that. And I didn't even run today, so this is pretty good achievement for me. Without running, I got all my steps in today. So I did walk around quite a bit today while doing other shit. So yeah, all right. Oh, weight check. Almost forgot. 75.1. God damn. But today, right about now, just an hour back, I drank a lot of water. I definitely drank at least a liter of it. So it makes sense that it's 75.1. My weight is probably around 74 right now, 74, 73.9 somewhere. But I did get in almost a liter of water because I just had creatine. I forgot it in the afternoon, so just had creatine, so I figured let's drink a bit more water. Plus I was thirsty. I was sweating a bit since I walked around a bit. So that's it. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. Right.